So I'm just gonna take this little peel here. It's mostly peel on there, just a little bit of juice on the inside. It's sweet. You get all that intense citrus flavor. It is a touch bitter.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Dr. Atomic.
Today, we're taking a trip to the mall and we're gonna make Orange Julius and Smashburger. What I'm gonna start with are these. These are mandarin oranges. These are whole fresh mandarin oranges. These are super ripe, super sweet. Now, the peels on these are not as bitter as a lot of other citrus. So you can actually eat this whole peel right there and it doesn't taste that bitter. I'll even do it for you. So I'm just gonna take this little peel here. It's mostly peel on there, just a little bit of juice on the inside. It's sweet. You get all that intense citrus flavor. It is a touch bitter. So I'm gonna take a mixture of some fresh fruit juice and I got some of my mandarins cut up here. I'm gonna blend this and we're gonna make a flavor concentrate. First step is gonna be to make just a slurry out of this. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit of the oranges in there. Just I put them all in there, the blender's gonna get all choked up. It needs a little bit of liquid to help it go. So we'll liquefy this first. Add just a little more in there. Might have to add a touch of water to this just to get it going. I'm really trying to liquefy every component of this, so I'm gonna add a little water just to give it. There we go. I think we can add the rest of our oranges in here. So essentially what we've created here is our own orange slurry. So this is gonna be some really intense, strong orange flavors. Beautiful color in that too. So I'm just gonna strain this through a little mesh strainer here. I don't know if I'm gonna catch much, but. So now we're gonna construct our Smashburger. There's nothing fancy about this, but there is a technique to a Smashburger. Smashburger is a little bit different kind of experience than a regular burger. It's never gonna be cooked medium. So the method is you start with some onions in the pan, put a little butter down, you smash your beef on top of it until it's just smashed to oblivion. You want it as thin as possible. It cooks very, very quickly. We're gonna do 2 4-ounce patties, onions first, a little butter, and then typical burger setup. You need something tangy. So we're using a little bit of our garlic aioli, a couple pickles. You need your cheese. So this is a blend I used a lot. This is cheddar, Gruyere, and Gouda. Some kind of fresh components, a little lettuce, a little tomato. Nothing crazy, but we're just making the best smash burger we can make. I've got my 4-ounce balls of beef here, and I'm gonna put them in a bowl. I'm gonna season them, and I want them seasoned on all sides. So I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. Let's shake them up, get them coated. A little black pepper, a lot of black pepper. And then some of my herb salt. Herb salt's key because it gives a lot of really great flavor. It gives a good crust too when you smash it. Roll that around in there. I want to toast my buns over here, so I'm gonna add some butter, of course. And this is challah bread. Challah is a little denser than brioche and it kind of holds up a little bit. These are fantastic, little poppy seed on there. So I'm gonna put these down here and let these kind of soak that butter up and get nice and golden brown. Nice little toast on there. We're gonna add some butter to this pan over here. Handful of onions is gonna go down. Ball 1 and ball 2. Smash it. And I said, you really gotta smash this thing. Perfect, look at that. That's what you wanna see. Make sure the heat's cranked up. I wanna see the onions caramelize. I wanna see the beef get a nice little crust on it. Do the same thing over here. There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Caramelized onions, getting a little crust on there. Get that little cheese that crusts over the pan is the best part. Really make this good. Oh yeah, look at that cheese. So that's a great shot right there. You get all that crispy cheese coming off of there. See the cheese on that side? Crispy onions, crispy cheese, lots of grease. That's a burger. All right, so this is my first attempt at making an Orange Julius clone after having never tried one in my life. Let's do this. I'm gonna start with some ice. It's gonna be a cold, frothy, blended drink. Egg white, that's gonna be my secret ingredient. Just a couple of spoons here of my concentrated mandarin orange slurry here. A little bit of sweetened condensed milk. This is gonna add a lot of sugar to it, all of our sugar and our creamy component. Last but not least, touch of vanilla. You're gonna need that vanilla flavoring for orange, that orange creamsicle kind of flavor. This is vanilla extract. This is regular vanilla. So a lot of places are using white vanilla, clear vanilla. And let's blend this up, see what we get. We're gonna finish the smash burgers now. We're gonna take our lightly toasted buns here. We're gonna add our tanginess here. This is the garlic aioli. It's gonna give it a nice little pop of flavor. 2 slices of lettuce. Lettuce always goes on the bottom. There is absolutely a proper order to building a burger. And lettuce goes on the bottom because it soaks up the juices. Tomato also right down there. Here's our beautiful, melty, crispy, see the cheese that's stuck to the pan. That is a burger right there. Just because it's a nice little touch, a couple of pickles on top. Again, this adds that tanginess to it. You get a little acidic balance for all that grease and cheese. Now I open this thing up and look at the cross section. Delicately cut through it there. Now, what I'm looking for is a juicy burger with all that cheese, sauce. Look at that. Look at the juice coming out of there. And even though it's fully cooked, you cook it quick. So all the juice kind of stays inside of it. Yeah, that looks fantastic right there. The crispy cheese poking out the side over there. It's a nice, good structured burger. Toasted bun, caramelized onions. We're gonna give this a try. Oh, dripping all over me. That's a good sign. We're gonna jump right into this thing here, get all those different flavors together. Let's go. It's just a burger, but it's not just a burger. It's the first thing I taste is that herb salt. The seasoning, it's got rosemary, it's got thyme, it's got garlic. It's got all these aromatics, and then you get that greasy flavor of the roasted garlic from the aioli, a touch of tang from the pickles, and then the caramelized onions and the cheese that got kind of burnt and crispy on the outside. So like I was saying, this is not a normal burger experience. Let's wash down the flavor of that beautiful smash burger with our Mandarin Orange Julius. Oh, that's good. I mean, if Orange Julius makes anything half that good, then I could see why everybody likes him so much. Man, that's delicious. It's sweet, cold, frothy, but I taste Mandarin orange. I taste real orange. Wow, that's good. This is an excellent combo, actually. Smashburger and Orange Julius. Can't go wrong. Well, my Orange Julius. Want to make that clear.
I know what you're thinking. That was awesome. Wait till you see the next one. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.